And animal control in Bradley County is anything but under control. There's been a change in command with the shelter the county contracts with, raising questions over how animal control issues can even be resolved.
Now, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals has been providing those services for the county. But now one county commissioner has resigned from the SPCA board after the firing of an animal shelter employee.
NewsChannel 9's Brianna Arredondo joins us now to explain where it all stands. Brianna.
Kim Calvin, last night, Commissioner Charlotte Peake Jones says she tried to clarify SPCA's open intake policy and set a capacity for how many animals the facility can take. The shelter has repeatedly turned away animals because there just is no room. So we spoke with one resident who's concerned for 2 dogs left at an abandoned home. These furry faces are 2 of the latest dogs to be turned away from Bradley County Animal Shelter. They're missing from the Somerset Street home today, but neighbors say the owner left the dogs here.
Once the person passed away or whatever happened, it just kind of became an eyesore, and I don't know if anybody's really done anything about it except for try and keep these dogs alive.
Jamie Connor helps rescue animals. She says the situation is complicated.
The SPCA, I called and talked to them the other day, and they're full and they can't take anything. So, that's an issue.
And the debate just got hotter. County commissioners met with SPCA last night, and it ended with shelter director Bobbi Anderson fired for insubordination. Commissioner Charlotte Peake Jones didn't agree. She sent me this statement saying there was no true evidence of insubordination by Anderson. Any violations that were alleged were due solely to the inability to house more animals at SPCA. Following the decision by the SPCA president Betty Gravel to fire Anderson, Peake Jones resigned from the board.
My first question was last night, I guess, who's going to run the shelter? I mean, it's like firing your captain in the middle of the ocean. You need somebody to get you to the next shore. And
Commissioner Jeff Morlock says it's been confusing about where the shelter is headed. Documents from past meetings outline the approved contract with SPCA for just 2 paid employees and 911 response by the Sheriff's Department. By April, the board voted Anderson in as the shelter's director, and now the validity of her firing is under question. Peake Jones says a nonprofit can't be run by the board president with a policy that's not clearly defined. She's now calling for Gravel's resignation.
I've said from day one, my hope is that one of these days we can have one shelter for Cleveland and Bradley County run by the county that's is a no-kill facility and is run economically. And at this point in time, we have a long ways to go to get to that point.
And I reached out to the SPCA president for comment about her decision to fire Bobbi Anderson, but I did not hear back from her in time for this newscast. Commissioners who attended that meeting say that there's a lot left to be solved, and Charlotte Peake Jones says that she just wants the residents' best interests upheld.
Okay, Brianna, we have the director that's been fired.
Yes.
The county commissioner who was a volunteer on the board, gone.
Yes.
Who's running the place?
Well, right now that is kind of up for debate. There is an assistant shelter director. His name is Jordan, and he is the only paid employee that's left to kind of help run this aside from volunteers.
Keep us posted on that situation.
Appreciate it, Brianna. Thank you.